What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm Just.that.officer, and today we're going to be checking out this knife from LA Police Gear. So this is the Rescue EDC folding knife. Now we're going to get into the specs, the nitty gritty, and I will tell you my thoughts on this knife overall by the end of this video. So closed, this knife measures in at 5 inches. Open measures about 8.25 inches. So it comes with a nice low profile pocket clip, and this knife is ambidextrous, left hand, right hand. You'll be able to open it either way. Now there are two different ways that you can open this knife. You can just use this little thumb tab here, which is this hole. You can put your thumb in there and you can actually open and slide open the knife just like that if you want a nice, slow, easy open. Or if you want a nice, quick open, there's this tab right here on the back that you can just go ahead and flick that bad boy open, and that's one of my favorite features of this knife because I love knives that do that. And not only is that assisted, it's also got a spring in it, so if I do it slowly, you'll see that it springs up just a little bit. So to keep it locked up is the standard little thumb tab here that will fold over once it is extended to keep that blade nice and secure and locked in place. Not very thick either. It's a good thickness in my opinion. Feels good in the hand. So on the note of feel and comfort in the hand, I want to talk about the way they designed this G10 handle. So it's got like this dimpling all throughout it, which makes it nice and grippy. Add to that, they put these slants in it to also increase the grip where you need it most. Now, having that combined with the way this knife is curved here makes it perfect to fit right in your hand. So you have that curve there, and you have the additional little bit there. The assisted tab comes up a little bit more after it's extended out to keep you from sliding up and slicing your own hand open, which would suck pretty bad. Because there could be a chance that you're using this knife in a sticky situation. Sticky, I mean bloody situation, right? And blood is very slick and slippery. You want as much grip as you possibly can. So say you have to cut something off of somebody, cut a seatbelt off or something. Yeah, you want to be able to have a solid grip on your knife in that situation so you have full control of that knife. This blade also feels comfortable in a fighting position, so you can throw fists, get some stabs in and so forth if you're ever in that kind of situation. All right, so moving on to the bottom of the knife here, you have this solid piece of metal with a hole in it. All right, so the hole is there so you can use this on a keychain if you want to put it on some kind of keychain. Something I thought was a cool idea is you take some paracord, you can tie some paracord to it. You can take this pocket clip off. You can slide it down into your pocket and then just have that paracord down there so you can easily grab that paracord and pull it out of your pocket. That's another cool thing that you would be able to do with this knife, having that feature. Now additionally with this feature, it is a window breaker. So it's got a nice fine point on it, and what you will do is you take your knife and it fits good in the hand just like this, and you put your thumb on top here and then you're going to smash the window. Now it's recommended that you use the lower part of the window and the corner. Alright, this is because windows are designed to flex, and I'm talking about vehicle windows, car windows, because this is most likely the incident that you're going to use this in. So you want to hit that lower point because it is a very, very tight area of the window. Unfortunately, I don't have a window that I can smash and test this out on. I would love to be able to do that, and I've also been carrying this at work, hoping for the opportunity to do that, but it has not come just yet. If it does, I'll be sure to share it on my Instagram, so make sure you guys are following me on that. So here you have the seatbelt cutter. Now I found it interesting that this did not really work. So the actual seatbelt cutter, the thing that's designed to cut seatbelts, I didn't have much luck with. I don't know if it'll be different if it's actually inside of a vehicle, but I felt like the tension that I put on that seatbelt was probably the same amount of pressure that would actually be on a real life seatbelt that somebody had around them. I found it best when I used it at a slight angle. So maybe if you're using it at a slight angle right at the base of the seatbelt, it might work. But what I found worked so much easier, super fast, and cut through that seatbelt no problem, was the actual blade itself. So let's go ahead and move on to the blade and talk about that. So this is an HCR14mov Blade. It's one of the most common blades used amongst pocket knives, and especially affordable pocket knives. So on the note of affordable, this knife is only $20. So if you're not sure what an HCR14mov Blade is, let me explain. So it is a high carbon chromium stainless steel, meaning it's got a high hardness, great corrosion resistance, and great wear resistance. This kind of steel stays sharp for a very long time. You could put it through a lot of use and it will remain sharp without you having to sharpen it. Now, also having that serrated edge at the bottom there really helps you cut through tough stuff. Now, obviously it's the lower end on steel. This is how they save money with these knives, but it's gonna do the job. If you want something of a higher grade, you're gonna start paying more of a premium for that blade. Now, one thing I noticed about this knife that I kind of dislike is that I carry my knives typically on my left side pocket. Not commonly carrying in my right pocket, typically because that's where I keep my phone and things like that, that I don't want to get scratched up. That being said, when I pull this knife out of my left pocket, it is not in a good position to open. So when I pull it out, it's obviously the blade is facing towards my hand and it's harder for me to extend the blade. It's not awful, just one little extra step of flipping that knife around and flicking it open with my left hand. Now, if it was facing forward, when it comes out of the pocket, I'll be able to just pull it out, flick it real fast, and be ready for action. So that's just a little minor hiccup that I don't like with this knife. It would be cool if you could switch the actual clip around, so that way you could put it in either pocket if you wanted to, but that does not appear to be an option with this knife. Not the end of the world. Hopefully it's not in any kind of situation where you'll need to get your blade out super fast, but just remember that you're gonna have to flip it around if you carry like I do in the left side pocket. So what else is there? How about color? So there's a few different color options you can get with this. This one being the tan. There's green, gray, and black options out there for you, so whatever your preference is. There's also different blade options with this knife. It doesn't change the price whatsoever, but you can change out the blade. So if you just want a straight blade without the serration, and then you can get that option as well. You can get black, you can get it in gunmetal, or you can get it in satin. What else can this thing cut through? Oh, here's something I haven't opened yet. Decently thick cardboard. Oh yeah. Ready? Oh yeah, that's all you need. Oh. I don't know if I'll be able to return this now. Yeah, whatever. So, if you guys like this video, you like this knife, and you want to pick it up for yourself, the link is down below in the description. Follow it, pick out your style, color, whichever you want, because it's going to be your knife for only 20 bucks. Can't beat that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them down below, and I'll be sure to do my best to get back to you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.